Alright guys, welcome to my first trade recap video. I'm going to start making these kind of often. It's honestly a great way for me personally to journal and to post it so I keep myself accountable. Not really for anyone watching. But I'm going to go over how today's the 19th, but I'm going to go over how on the 14th, which was my last trade that I've taken. I haven't taken any trades so far this week. On the 14th, how I made $1,800 is a screenshot from my phone. Actually, $1,700 minus swap fees because it was a high lot position. 1% risk in the account. Currently in a combine stage for a funded on Forex. This is on GBPUSD. Took a quick short on Thursday. Off of a solid entry. So I'm gonna go over that. If you want to see more trade recaps, I'm just going to be posting these every win and loss from now on, just so I can keep myself accountable to journal it. And I think talking yourself through your trades honestly helps you understand why you made certain decisions and helps you learn lessons that you wouldn't have otherwise. So first of all, I'm in replay trading right now. We'll go back to this bar right here. This is the start of the session, 4 hour. As you guys know, if you're using replay trading, 4 hour simulates the whole candle, which this candle ends at 8 o'clock. So we can see we already pushed past. Jeez, we already pushed past New York lows, but at the time we didn't see that. At the time it was fluctuating above London lows. But as you can see here, what I saw at the time without seeing this big bearish candle, that we had come out and swept out some highs, some key level highs here. So honestly, 4 hour, my sentiment was bearish. Going into the 1 hour, I then see this right here, this is accurate to what I was seeing. It was above London lows. Originally, I was thinking price was going to continue bearish after making, some big pushes up and a lot of bearish orders to fill back down. I thought we were going to push down into London lows or past London lows, come back in and maybe push farther, target New York lows. As you'll see, that didn't happen today, or the day that I took this trade, August 14th, was PPI news data, which I can pull up here. We were above predictions on core PPI and PPI, similar on unemployment claims. So I was waiting until 7:30 a.m. Central Time for this news to come out. So anyway, going on to the 30-minute, basically the same thing as the 1 hour. Pretty choppy right here, but I honestly thought after the past few days of price action that we'd probably get something good because at the time this week was not good. So then waiting for news data to come out on the 30-minute time frame. We'll go into the first candle. You can see we get a bullish candle, big bearish candle off of news. Now, I automatically had this draw on liquidity as a data low. Let's go on the 5-minute. Right here, this is the data low. I knew this level was going to get taken out, but I didn't see an entry right here. My strategy does not fall in line with entering off of something like this. I have to see a tap back into a pro is what I call it, an area of probable resting liquidity, which is a previous session high or low or previous day high or low. Those are highly probable draws or pools of liquidity. So as you see here, we push past London and Asian lows. We get a retap back into it, but we need a 5-minute break of structure from there. We then push into New York lows. Still skeptical. I didn't want price to reverse back up. But as you can see, if we simulate some more candles, we then create another low right here. Once I see this low created, I'm waiting for a 5-minute break of structure off of it. We then get another low right here, so we move our position of our low. We break it. Now, 5-minute break of structure. This was like clockwork at the time. So I was just, seeing a great setup. This is only about 8:20-ish. From there, we see after that candle closure, we get another candle closure creating a good fair value gap, which I already had marked out there. We then now scale down to the 1 minute, and we're waiting for a push into the fair value gap, and then a 1 minute candle closure out of the fair value gap and breaking structure. So as you can see, we'll get that. We need both those things for confluence, or for confirmation, sorry, that the price is going to go in our direction. We can see we did technically invalidate the 5 minute fair value gap with a 1 minute candle. However, it was not invalidated on the 5 minute time frame, as you can see. So this is still fine to take. We then create a 1 minute low right here. We're waiting for a candle break of structure. We make another low right here. Awesome. Looks like we get the break of structure right here. I entered off the closure of this candle, but spread, put my entry right there. We could then scale out to the 5 minute. Yeah, I entered because price left a fair value gap and it broke structure to the downside. It was in line with my bias completely. As you can see at the end of the 5 minute candle, it was basically halfway to my take profit. This is a small move that I caught. I've been enjoying catching smaller moves, smaller risk, more RR. And then you can see we almost smoked we almost smoked the take profit immediately. You know, no drawdown, solid move. Honestly, one thing I can improve here is my take profit level. As you can see, it was just a little bit farther than this 5 minute low right here, which honestly I prefer 30 minute lows, even though there wasn't one. I got lucky because price reversed here off of this. If this was just a few more pips the other way, you can see we would have reversed and I would have been stopped out. I would have been stopped out of break even because at 1 RR, which is about right there, I moved my stop loss to break even off of that candle closure 1 RR. So yeah, price in reverse, solid price action this day. I have not taken any other trades this past week. As we can see, I had some marked out for today, but nothing much. But yeah, that was how I made $1,800 in the combine. So far, you know, just pretty much chop on GU. Solid price action on Monday, even though there was a no news Monday. Today, I mean, you probably could have found shorts somewhere here, but wasn't confident. And honestly, when your mental's not there, you don't want to be trading. So yeah, thanks for watching this trading recap. If you watched it all the way through, I'll be making these for all of my trades upcoming, so I can journal it, and so you guys can learn from someone genuinely trying to do it, not bullshit, you know, what works and what doesn't. I'm not trying to sell a course or anything.